Hello students, welcome to all. Today we are going to discuss the remaining part of the logic which we have to continue next. Now last time I told you the logic is applicable in switching circuit. The switching circuit can be represented using the logical compound statements, and using their truth table one can study the behavior of switching circuit. Switches having the same state will be denoted by the same letter and called equivalent switches. So note that whenever the switches we are going to represent using the simple statement, the switches having the same state, meaning that whenever they are in the on state, then we have to use the same symbol. Whenever they are in the off state, we have to use the same symbol. So what are the symbols we are going to use for their different states? Let us continue next. Switches having opposite states are denoted by S and S dash. Whenever the switch is in the closed state, denoted by S, and whenever it is in the open state, denoted by S dash. These are the symbols we are using for their various states. They are called complementary switches. In a circuit, we don't show whether the switch is open or closed. So note that whenever we are drawing the circuit diagram, at that time we are not showing the switch in the on and off state. We are showing the normal, I think it is in the off state, but still it doesn't mean that it is in the off state. Okay. Whenever the symbol attached to that switch is yes, we have to assume that it is in the closed state, and whenever the symbol S dash is attached to that switch, meaning that it is in the open state. In figure 1.3, switch S1 corresponds to statement letter P in the corresponding statement pattern. Okay, we are using the symbol, logical symbol P, for denoting the switch S1 to be closed. The closed state of switch S1 we can denote by logical symbol P. Now for the switch S1 to be in open state, we are using the logical symbol negation of P. S1 dash here stands for the switch S1 is open, and only S1 stands for switch S1 is closed. So switch S1 is closed. It is represented by simple statement P. Switch S1 is open. It is represented by negation of P. The correspondence between the switch S2 and statement letter Q as shown below. Q is representing the statement switch S2 is closed, meaning that for switch S2 to be in the closed state, we use the symbol Q, and for switch S2 to be in the open state, that means S2 dash. No need to write S2 to be open, write only S2 dash, meaning that switch S2 is open. And to denote the switch S2 is in the open state, we are using the logical symbol negation of Q. We don't know the actual states of the switches in the circuit. Now whenever we operate the switching circuit, at that time there may be different states of the switches. So whenever we draw the circuit diagram on paper, the states of the switches at that time we don't know. They may be varying accordingly. Okay. We consider all possible combinations of states of all switches in the circuit and prepare a table called input-output table. Now the different combinations of the switches in the switching circuit, they can be represented by logical compound statements, and the truth table of that logical compound statement is also called as input-output table. which is similar to the truth table of the corresponding statement pattern. Statement pattern means compound statement. In an input output table, we represent 1 when the state of the switch is on. So note that whenever we draw the truth table or input output table of the statement pattern, in that for the on state of the switch, either you can use the symbol T or in place of T you can write 1. When the state of the switch is off, it is denoted by 0. Okay, the switch is in the off state. It can be represented by the truth value F, or in place of F you can use 0. So T stands for 1 and F stands for 0. That you have to remember. Now we are going to discuss different connections of the switches in the switching circuit. Okay, in switching circuit, two switches can be connected in series. Now what do you mean by switches in series? Meaning that they are connected along one line, back to back. Two switches S1 and S2 connected in series and electric lamp L as shown in the figure 1.3. You can see the series connection of the switches in figure 1.3 below. This is the situation we called the two switches in series. Now switch S1 is in the closed state. It is represented by logical symbol P. Switch S2 is in the closed state. It is denoted by logical symbol Q. And the lamp in the switching circuit is denoted by logical symbol L. We want to transform the series connection of the circuit into statement pattern. Okay. Now consider the compound statement P and Q, and let us draw the truth table of compound statement P and Q. That truth table is also called as input output table. You can see on the screen. In the table, first column is P, second column is Q, and third is P and Q. Here whenever the truth value of P is 1, means in the switching circuit the switch S1 is in the closed state. Simple statement Q having truth value 1 means switch S2 is in the closed state. Note that whenever both the switches are in the closed state, current reach from battery to lamp and the lamp glows. Okay. Now whenever P is 1, Q is 1, P and Q, this conjunctional statement has truth value 1. Okay, and the conjunctional statement P and Q possess the truth value 1, meaning that in the switching circuit the lamp L is in the glow state. Okay, one can say that P and Q is equivalent to logical statement L. So capital L represent the lamp L in the on state, and that statement is same as the conjunctional statement P and Q. So the logical statement L having truth value T means we have to understand the conjunctional statement P and Q having truth value 1. Now move to the second row in the column. Simple statement P possess truth value 1 means switch S1 is in the on state. Simple statement Q having truth value 0 means switch S2 is in the off state. Now whenever S1 is on, S2 is off. Of course, current cannot reach from battery to lamp. and lamp does not glow. Lamp does not glow means what? The statement L possesses the truth value F. And just before I told you, the statement L is same as the conjunction statement P and Q. So P and Q possess the truth value 0 in the second row of the column table. Means the statement L having truth value F. P and Q is same as the logical statement L. That we have to understand. Go to the third row of the table. In the third row, the truth value of simple statement P is 0 and the truth value of simple statement Q is 1. Means S1 is in the off state while S2 is in the on state. Still current cannot reach to the lamp and lamp does not glow. Means P and Q, this conjunctional statement possess the truth value 0 or F, and that is same as the statement L possess the truth value F. Now the last row of the table. P possess truth value 0, Q possess truth value 0, means both the switches S1 and S2, they are in the off state and the current cannot reach from battery to lamp, and hence lamp is in the off state, lamp does not glow. Lamp does not glow means the statement L has truth value F, and that is same as the truth value of conjunction statement P and Q is false or 0. So note that this behavior of switching circuit for different states of the switches, they can be easily understood with the help of truth table of conjunction. So like this way, switching circuit can be represented using the compound statement. Switching series circuit can be represented using the compound statement P and Q, and the behavior of the series circuit can be easily understood with the help of truth table of conjunction. Now the second connection of two switches in the switching circuit. I told you two switches can be connected in series. Similarly, two switches can also be connected parallel to each other. Now parallel to each other means below each other, not in one line, they are below each other. Two switches S1 and S2 are connected in parallel and electric lamp L is as shown in figure 1.4. Now how the parallel connection of two switches can be done in switching circuit can be easily understood with the help of figure 1.4. In this parallel circuit, let us represent the simple statement P as the switch S1. Switch S1 means what? The S1 is in the closed state. No need to write precisely the switch S1 is closed. You can write only switch S1. One can understood it is of course is in the closed state. Now simple statement Q represent the switch S2 in the closed state, and the statement L represent the lamp L glows. Here I am writing the lamp L only, meaning that you have to understand the lamp L of course is in the glow state. Now from these two simple statements P and Q, let us form the compound statement disjunction P or Q, and let us study the truth table of disjunction, and that truth table can correlate with the behavior of this parallel circuit. See, first column is P, second of Q, and third is of P or Q. Now in the first row of the table, P is 1, Q is 1, meaning that switch S1 and S2 both are in the on state. So the current reach from battery to lamp and the lamp L glow again. Here statement L is same as the logical compound statement P or Q. Why I am saying that statement L is same as the logical compound statement P or Q? Because the truth table of P or Q, it gives the correct behavior of the switching circuit. Whenever P and Q both are having truth value 1, meaning that both the switches are in the closed state in the switching circuit, and the lamp L glow. Lamp L glow means what? The value of truth value of the statement L is T, and that is same as truth value of compound statement P or Q is T, or it is 1. Now second row, P having truth value 1, Q having truth value 0. S1 is in the on state, S2 is in the off state, and of course the current reach from battery to lamp, lamp glow, means the truth value of compound statement P or Q is 1, and that is same as the truth value of statement L is 1, means the lamp L glow. Third row, P possess truth value 0, Q possess truth value 1. So S1 is in the off state, S2 is in the on state. Again current reached from battery to lamp, lamp L glow. So the truth value of P or Q or that of the statement L is 1. And in the last row of the table, P having truth value 0, Q having truth value 0, means both the switches are in the off state and the current does not reach from battery to lamp in the circuit, and that's why lamp does not glow, and it is same as the truth value of logical compound statement P or Q is 0. So series connection of the two switches can be studied with the help of conjunction, and the parallel connection of the switches can be studied with the help of disjunction. Henceforth, you have to remember the series connection of the switches in the circuit is same as the connection of two simple statements using the connective AND, and the parallel connection of the two switches in the circuit is same as the connection of two simple statements using the connective OR. So AND stands for series connection and OR stands for parallel connection. Remember this. Now some solved examples depending on the theoretical part we have discussed up till. Question 1. Express the following circuits in the symbolic form of logic and write the input-output table. In this example, two questions they have been asked. In the first sub-question, the switching circuit we have to convert into proposition, compound statement. And in the second sub-question, we have to prepare the truth table of that generated proposition. Okay. Now to transform the switching circuit into compound statement, first of all we have to generate the simple statements. Okay. Now let us denote the statement switch S1 is on by the symbol, logical symbol P. The switch S2 in the closed state by the logical symbol Q, and the lamp L glows using the logical symbol L. Now P stands for switch S1 is on, ultimately means negation of P stands for the switch S1 is off. So negation of P stands for the switch S1 dash. Whenever you are writing S1 dash, no need to write the state of the switch on or off. You can write the statement negation of P as the switch S1 dash. Negation of Q, the switch S2 dash. And now using these logical symbols and the different possible connections of the switches in the circuit, one can form compound statement. Okay, see here, first of all, switches S1 and S2 in the circuit, they are connected parallel. Okay, that parallel connection of these two switches S1 and S2 can be considered as one loop. First of all, let us transform this loop into compound statement. Okay, S1 and S2 are parallel, that can be represented logically by compound statement P or Q. Last time I told you, parallel connection means OR and series connection means AND. Okay, now move to the second loop in the circuit. In the second loop, you are observing the switches S1 dash and S2 dash, they are in series connection. Okay, so that loop can be represented by the logical compound statement negation of P and negation of Q. Now the first loop P or Q, second loop negation of P and negation of Q. These two loops are parallel to each other. You can observe in the picture. Now since these two loops are connected parallel, we know that parallel connection is same as the logical connective OR. So the loop representing P or Q and the loop representing negation of P and negation of Q, they can be connected each other, they can be joined each other by the connective OR, and hence this switching circuit can be represented by logical compound statement P or Q or negation of P and negation of Q. Now whatever proposition we have been formed here from this circuit, we have to prepare the truth table or input output table of this proposition. It is already shown below. See. Now how to form the truth table, that you already studied in the previous part of this chapter. Okay. So to obtain the truth table, we have to prepare different columns. First of all, the columns of simple statements. So what are the simple statements included in this truth table? Column of P, column of Q. Now from P, you can obtain the truth value of negation of P. From Q, obtain the truth value of negation of Q. Next column, from the truth values of P, Q, you can obtain the truth value of compound statement P or Q. Again from the truth values of negation of P, negation of Q, one can obtain easily the truth values of conjunction negation of P and negation of Q. Now from fifth and sixth column, one can generate the seventh one. From the truth values of P or Q, negation of P and negation of Q, one can obtain the truth values of their disjunction. So the last column will be P or Q or negation of P and negation of Q. Now their different truth values are given below. The corresponding possibilities of truth values of simple statements P and Q, there are four possibilities: 1 1, 1 0, 0 1, 0 0. Okay. Now from the column of P, you can generate the column of negation of P. The truth values of negation of P are opposite to truth values of P. So the truth values of negation of P in the corresponding blocks are 0 0 1 1. Truth values of negation of Q opposite to the truth values of Q. So in the corresponding blocks of negation of Q, the truth values of negation of Q are 0 1 0 1. Now to obtain the truth values of P or Q, you can take the reference of truth values of disjunction. T and T, T, T and F, F, F and T, T or T, T, T or F, T, F or T, T, F or F, F. Now to obtain the truth values of negation of P and negation of Q, take the reference of truth table of conjunction. So according to the truth table of conjunction, in column number 6, the corresponding truth values are 0, 0, 0, 1. And now from 5th and 6th columns, you can generate the 7th one, taking the reference of the truth table of disjunction. T or F, T, T or F, T, T or F, T, and at last F or T, T. So in the last column, all truth values are T. Second example, again we have to transform the switching circuit into proposition, and then we have to prepare the truth table. Let us denote P by the switch S1 is closed, Q by the switch S2 is closed. Here one more switch is there, S3, so we have to use one more simple statement, R, as the switch S3 is closed, and the statement L represent the lamp L glows. Now here there are 3 loops, the loop of S1, S2, the loop of S1 dash, S2 dash, and the last loop is of only single switch S3. So for the loop of the switches S1, S2, the corresponding compound statement is P and Q. For the loop of the switches S1 dash, S2 dash, the corresponding compound statement is negation of P and negation of Q. And for the loop containing only one switch S3, the corresponding compound statement is R only. Now first 2 loops are parallel to each other, so we have to connect them by the logical connective OR, and the complete combination of first and second loop is in series with the third one. So putting these 2 loops in close bracket, they can be connected with the third loop by using the logical connective AND. Finally, the logical compound statement or proposition of switching circuit is P and Q, or negation of P and negation of Q and R. Now you can study this truth table. You observe it carefully, you can understand it. Third example, again here one switching circuit is given to you, and that switching circuit we have to transform into proposition. So the simple statements P, Q, R, and the statement L for lamp we are using here. Okay, and how many loops are there? 1, 2, 3, total 3 loops. In first loop the switches are parallel. In the second loop there is only one switch S2, and in the third loop the switch S3 and S1 dash, they are parallel to each other. Their corresponding compound statements are P or Q. For the second one it is Q, and for third one it is R or negation of P. And these 3 loops are in series, so the corresponding compound statements connect them by the logical connective AND. And again you can prepare the truth table of this proposition. It is already prepared here on the screen, you can observe it carefully. Now example number 2. Construct the switching circuit of the following. Here 3 examples are given to you. I will discuss only one, remaining 2 you can observe carefully. Now to understand the second and third, okay, first of all you carefully listen the first one, how we are constructing the switching circuit from the given logical compound statement. Now in the first bit, I think the proposition is given to you, P or Q, P or negation of P and Q, or negation of Q and R, or negation of P. Now let us represent the statement P as the switch S1 is closed, statement Q as the switch S2 is closed, and R as the switch S3 is closed, and the statement L representing the lamp L glows. Now in this proposition, in the first close bracket there are 2 loops, while in the second close bracket again there are 2 loops. Total there are 4 loops. Okay, first 2 loops are connected by OR. In the second bracket 2 loops are connected by OR, and this third and fourth loop, the third one containing first and second, fourth one containing third and fourth. Okay, they are connected by OR, meaning that they are parallel to each other. So here P can be represented by switch S1, negation of P and Q can be represented by series connection of S1 dash and S2. Third loop, negation of Q and R, it can be represented by series connection of S2 dash and S3, while the fourth loop containing only one switch, negation of P, so it is represented by S1 dash. Okay, now whatever loops they are connected by OR, they have to represent by parallel connection. So S1 and the series connection of S1 dash and S2, they are connected parallel. The series connection of S2 dash and S3 and the loop of S1 dash, they are connected parallel. Finally, these complete 2 loops, they are parallel to each other. Similarly, second and third example can be done easily.